I'm here with Manuel Cubero, the Chief Operating Officer of Kabel Deutschland in Germany. Manuel, you recently had your planned acquisition of Tele Columbus, a smaller German cable operator, blocked by the regulators. Can you tell me what impact that has on your plans going forward and how you will now approach the market in Germany?
Indeed, yeah, the Federal Cartel Office of Germany wanted to have remedies from us in order to be able to approve this transaction, which went beyond of what we considered was economically reasonable. And so we decided to step back from this acquisition. Fortunately, we have plenty of alternatives to spending money in order to generate growth, which is the ultimate goal of Kabel Deutschland, to grow, to grow and to grow. And we have prepared, or we are in the course of preparing, a package of investments which will accelerate growth in the coming years.
Will that have an impact on your customer acquisitions or in terms of upselling customers to new products, do you think?
This is the intention. So we have communicated recently that we will pull forward 300 million of investment that we would have invested anyway during the next 5 years in order to upgrade our network and maximize customer acquisition and to improve all our services. Basically, it's about DOCSIS 3 rollout for everybody. It's about Wi-Fi, additional Wi-Fi services, extending our network. It's about 862 frequency upgrade and video on demand services on top of the already existing digital video recorder with 4 tuners and with other marvelous capabilities.
Yeah, great. One of the issues that you and other cable operators in Germany have faced recently is relationships with broadcasters, and particularly public broadcasters, over carriage fees have been quite difficult, shall we say. Do you see that being resolved? Is there any sign of progress in terms of your relationship with those broadcasters and finding an economically rational way to develop the...
I think this is the key of what you just said. I think the relationship with all the broadcasters is good, excellent, and will remain excellent. Why? Because it's a perfect synergy. They want to have our reach, our network for their content, and we would like to have all the marvelous content. So it's a perfect synergy, and the long-term relationship will stay that way. Problem is that with the public broadcasters, ARD and ZDF, we have a different opinion about the feed-in fee payments, which is something that has existed in Germany for a long time. We went to court, and I think that ultimately the judges in court will decide who is right and who is wrong, or we might reach an agreement with them, behind the scenes. But as I said, the relationship to them will continue to be very good. They are great partners, but it happens from time to time that you have different opinions, and it will be sorted out either way, in court or in the course of negotiations. Apart from that, we have other huge content partners, like Sky Deutschland, like the big private free-to-air groups, Pro7 Sat1 and RTL, and we have long-term contracts with these parties, very good relationships, and we're very happy the way we cooperate. Just to name an example, the new packages that we launched after the contracts with Pro7 Sat1 and RTL about including their HD programming, the free-to-air HD programming is the fastest growing product we have in our TV lineup. Our partners are delighted with the magnificent cash flows, and we're very happy to offer this great channel. So it's a very good, all in all, a very good relationship with the content providers, as it should be.
In Germany, obviously, a lot of other operators are now entering the market, and the market's changing. I mean, you've got Deutsche Telekom offering TV and building that and talking about fibre rollout. You've got other companies entering the market with other TV offerings. What do you think cable's unique selling prospect is in this changing market, and will that change going forward as well?
Yeah, well, actually Deutsche Telekom started 10 years ago with their first video-on-demand offer. So they are not new. They are already, I think, established in terms of being present and spending a lot of money year over year. IPTV is by now small, very small, but established infrastructure in the TV market. And I mean, we have very I mean, we are owners and operators of the best infrastructure for broadband and also television services. The infrastructure has the capacity of being interactive, two-way infrastructure, which is also an advantage for television services, and we feel very confident that we will be able to defend and even to grow our market share in the television business, which is where cable was traditionally strongest.
Yeah. In terms of the broadband product you have, you're obviously selling that well now, and you've got a large number of subscribers. How concerned are you, or what impact do you think will have when Deutsche Telekom invests in fiber networks and there becomes an alternative infrastructure that can offer very high-speed services?
Right. We have learned from Deutsche Telekom's publications that they are going to invest heavily in VDSL, and we feel comfortable with that, because with DOCSIS 3.0 already, without counting on DOCSIS 3.1, which is coming, we will be able to offer superior download speeds, and this is the way we like it to be.